Hello everybody, I hope everybody is doing well. So this reading is going to be about Kamala Devi Harris. She is an American political politician and attorney. If you don't know who she is the 49th Vice President of the United States, and she has been in office under President Joe Biden since 2021. She is the first female vice president, which makes her the highest ranking female official in U.S. history. She's also the first African American and first Asian American vice president. She is a Democrat. Prior to being in office of the vice president, she was a U.S. Senator in California from 2017 to 2021. She also served as the Attorney General of California. She is currently the 2024 Democratic U.S. presidential nominee, and that came about after Joe Biden stepped down on July the 21st, 2024 for health reasons. People in his party, the public just felt he was too old. He's like 84, I believe, in his early 80s. Anyways, so far Kamala has been endorsed by Joe Biden himself, Bill and Hillary Clinton, Barack and Michelle Obama, the Congressional Black Caucus, and many others. When she announced that she was going to possibly be the Democratic nominee, presidential nominee, her campaign raised $81 million in one day, and that is the highest single day total of any presidential candidate in history. If she wins and becomes the President of the United States, she will be the first Asian American president, and she'll be the second African American president after Obama, but she'll be the first African American woman to be president. And her running mate is Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. So this reading is going to be about, is the hype worth it? Will she actually do a good job as president, and if the people should be worried? Bottom of the deck, discontent and boredom, which is the Four of Cups in regular tarot. So when Joe Biden stepped down, because he was the original nominee, but then he had a debate with Donald Trump, and he had trouble articulating himself on stage. People started questioning his cognitive abilities, and finally his party started turning on him and started telling him that he could not win. His approval rating was dropping, so he dropped out, that leaving only 4 months until the election. So this card makes me feel like Kamala Harris was the only option that made sense. Her rise through the government, her past 4 years as vice president, there wasn't anyone else that would make sense. But this card, discontent and boredom, also makes me feel like she didn't really want to be the president. I feel like her heart is not in it. It's not something that she actually wanted to do. The feeling I'm getting is like, when she saw what was required of her to be the vice president, she realized it was not the place for her. The feeling that I'm getting is that as vice president, she was more told what to do as opposed to actually making any real change. And I feel like she feels like that will be what her job as president will be like. Just people telling her what to do and her having to acquiesce, so to speak. But I think they talked her into it. Why? I just heard the money. There's money, I feel like, outside of the presidential salary that can be made. And I think that is what enticed her into the position as opposed to actual power, because she feels like she really doesn't really have any power being the president. So we'll shuffle and we'll go from there. So I just re-listened to the beginning and I'm having troubles with the audio and I have no clue how to fix it, so please be patient and I guess put up with it, please and thank you. Okay. I'm thinking about getting a new computer. Shadow in reverse, which is the moon, and prosperity begins in reverse, which is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, what's being hidden is the money aspect. Like, that's, it may come off like, that she's seeking power, but it's not about the power. It's about money. There's also something that's being hidden that she wants to do with money, with currency. There's something that's being hidden that she is purposed to do regarding money. It's something that would be considered new. Some sort of policy or some sort of, I feel like it's something to do with like the way the US spends money, like transactions. It's almost like a brand new way of, I'll say, buying and receiving. So I don't think that's a good thing, to be honest. It doesn't feel like a good thing. Disruption, which is the Tower. Yeah, there's something about like money that she's gonna like reconstruct or tear down. That's new, that has never been, I would say, done before. Some sort of structure related to money, she's gonna tear down. And like I said, it doesn't feel good. Love begins, which is the Ace of Cups. in reverse, partnerships and alliances, which is the Three of Cups. Yeah, she doesn't like the people that she is going to have to deal with while being president. It's like she's gonna have to interact with people that she doesn't like. And I feel like it goes both ways. I feel like the people that will have to interact with her as president also don't like her. The feeling I get is like she's gonna have to do like a lot of convincing to get anywhere as president. Again, and I think she knows that. She knows that like being president actually is stifling her power. She could do more beneficial things outside of the office of the president. Wisdom, which is the Hierophant, and Love Begins, which is the Ace of Cups. That being said, they're going around saying how she's so stupid, but she is not stupid. And she's a good negotiator. So she has the ability to use her intellect to win over favor. Yeah. I feel like she has an uphill battle, really. Moving on, which is the Six of Swords in reverse and Wisdom in reverse. Even though she doesn't want to do this, she is adjusting her mindset at the moment, and she is adjusting it to a more positive frame of mind, and she is gaining the wisdom that she feels she needs in order to do the job adequately. And I think that's I think what the people need to know is that she is going to do the job to the best of her ability. There's no slacking off. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no cutting corners. There's no cheating. She is a hard worker. She is going to do her absolute very best that she can do. I mean, what more can you ask for, right? Base chakra in reverse, and moving on, which is the Six of Swords. Yeah, she's having trouble though. She's having trouble in her mind, and I keep feeling like her husband is like a very good support system for her. Like he really encourages her, and it helps. And I feel like he's gonna have to do a lot of that while she's in the office. And I feel like he's probably doing that right now because she is having a difficult time accepting this position in life. And the feeling that I get is that she really wants to institute change in the world. Like positive, yeah. recognition and reward, which is the Three of Wands, or three of Pentacles, sorry, and shadow is the Moon. There's something about her that doesn't like being so public. She likes being in the background, like doing change. I think there's a lot of secrecy too involved in the president's position that she doesn't like. She's like the kind of person that's kind of like transparent, I would say. She doesn't like to lie, she doesn't like to hide things, and there's a lot of like secrecy involved that she's not really that fond of. I'm telling you, there's something secretive about her presidency regarding money and work that's not being shared with the public. I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to feel if she knows and doesn't want to proceed, or she has inklings and doesn't want to proceed because she knows where it's going. There's something about this that Kamala is going against her better judgment, which may end up being a mistake. And that's what I feel like she's wrestling with right now. She's asking herself, is this gonna be worth it for me? Because in my opinion, it seems like she has a good chance of winning. She's, I believe, surpassed Donald Trump in ratings, so it could be a sure thing, like new beginnings in reverse, which is the Fool, and triumphant success. Yeah, she doesn't, I'm telling you, she's not thinking this is a good idea. But like the public is so behind her. It's like when you have so many people rooting for you, it's hard to resist, but she knows that what they're rooting for is not something that she's going to be able to offer. Because of the nature of the beast, the nature of what being the president involves. Look at solar plexus chakra, I can, in reverse. She doesn't believe she can do this. This is like, she has to speak about financial and material changes, which is the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the throat chakra. It's like she has to lie, and she doesn't like doing it. She has to make all these promises that she knows she can't fulfill, and she just feels like a fake. Look at the Truth, which is Judgment. Is it Judgment? I believe it's Judgment. And Conflict and Defeat, which is the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, she's a truth teller. She's a truth seeker. She enjoys the truth. And in the office of the president, you have to do a lot of lying. And lying to the public, lying to oneself, lying to other people all the time. She doesn't like it. and therefore she has no hope, which is the Star. Alright, let's pull. But as far as I can feel, she's gonna go through with it. And keep her fingers and toes crossed, I guess. But I feel like unless she can get her mind right, which is not, I feel like there's a part of her that, or even any president is, and I feel like because this may seem sexist or sound sexist, but I feel like it's easier for men to, how can I say this? I feel like it's easier for men to move into this position because they're not so controlled by their feelings. They're more logical. But women are controlled by their feelings. And I feel like that's her problem right now. Like she can't just get into her logical brain, let's say that. It's like she feels like what she wants to do is like nurture the country, and that is not that's not what's going to happen or going to be available to her, and it is breaking her heart. She can't just turn off her feelings, which are her guide. We'll go with that. Okay, let's start pulling. Awareness, which is the Magician, which is the bottom of the deck, and Patience, which is Temperance. I guess this is what is going to have to be the position that she puts herself in order to move forward successfully, is just to take things slowly. Be patient with herself, be patient with the job, be patient with others. And as long as she maintains her calm, maintains her patience, then she'll be able to act in the best way that is available to her. Obstacles and challenges, I would say that's the future. Five of Wands. Kamala Harris's future is full of trouble. Let's just say that. People are going to go against her left and right. In all shapes, in all forms, in all walks of life. Because of the position she holds, because she is an African-American woman, because they don't agree with her policies, because she's a Democrat, because the list is endless. Anything, she's going to have a lot of opposition. Let's just say that. The feeling that I'm getting is like she's going to win. We'll see if it comes out. Solitude, she feels very alone. This is the Hermit. I feel like everyone in her camp is telling her that she must do this, but her heart is telling her no. Prosperity begins, Ace of Pentacles. This to me just represents her being the first, and how she's like wading into unknown territory. and throat chakra, and she spoke about this. She has spoke about this. She's had a lot of firsts, and this is just another first. I've heard her say that. But she's in a very lonely space at the moment because she doesn't have a reference. She doesn't have mentors who can speak to her. I would say woman to woman. There's a lot of other presidents that she can consult with, but someone that is like 100% like her doesn't exist. So it's difficult. Again, patience. She has to exercise extreme patience. She has to keep her cool because she is I would say, is on shaky ground. Transformation is the devil card. That's another thing. She's like a lone wolf, this woman. And I think, like earlier I mentioned, she has a lot of people telling her what to do all the time when her spirit is like independent. She wants to do her own thing when she wants to do it, and that's being taken away from her. And I'm telling you, this position is like breaking her spirit. It's I don't think this is the best option for her. But she's gonna move forward. She's gonna have new beginnings, which is the Fool. Yeah, this just represents like the journey that she's about to embark on. She has given up total independence. She has given up total privacy. And I think it's even more increased being the president as opposed to the vice president. I feel like as the vice president, she had a little bit more freedom. But I feel like all of those open doors that she had as vice president are now shut being president. So it's like every sort of sense of freedom is shut to her now. So, and as a free bird, she is she's like the bird in the cage. And it's not good for her, right? The feeling I keep getting is like there's a lot of bad influences around her. And the feeling that I'm also getting is like they're new. Once she stepped into this presidential role, these new influences that I feel like she didn't either know about, wasn't privy to, have now stepped out of the shadows and are presenting themselves to her. And she's not liking it. Base chakra. Like, I feel like this is not like the, Vladimir Putin or like, the president of North Korea or whatever. Or like, the known leaders. This is like the undercover shadow people or something. I know that sounds freaking crazy, but that's what I think. It's like these characters that are integral to the functioning of the United States of America are showing themselves to her. And she don't like it. Base chakra. I think they're telling her what to do. You know what I mean? It's like, this is what you are going to do. Like, suck it up. We're going to pay you handsomely. At the end of this term, you will be rich, but you must do as you're told. And she don't like it. Okay. Throat chakra, base chakra. Talking about what she has. Yeah, it's like she's cut herself off. It's like before she felt like she could say, yeah, I worked hard to get to this point, this point, this point, this point, and this is what I did while I was there. But as the president, she doesn't even, the feeling I get is like she doesn't even get to do anything. It's like just all the decisions are like already made. She's just like the face. She's like the shell. She's told what to say. She's told where to go. She's like a puppet. Recognition and reward, which is the 3 of Pentacles. This job is like changing everything she stands for and believes in. This is not good. Disruption is the Tower. Yeah, look at, she thought, there's something about being tricked too that just came through. It's like she thought this was going to be something that it wasn't, that it was going to offer her prosperity. Not in a financial way, but in a change sort of way. And it's not the case. She knows that what she's about to embark on is not prosperous. It's not prosperity. It's not abundance. It's, I just heard modern day slavery. But I wouldn't say slavery. I would say puppeteering. She's a modern day puppet. Or she's this term's puppet. Is she gonna rebel? I just heard the word sick. This might make her sick. Or she's getting sick. Feels sick. Something about her health is diminishing. You know what? They always say that when someone's done their present term as president, they always look like 10 years older than they should. The feeling that I get is not that she's aging, but that sickness can age you, but there's just an issue with her health that has just begun because of her acceptance of this position. In the feeling that she has that is resistant to it, that she is going against, is making her ill, or will. She may already feel something, but it may get worse. 4 of Wands, foundations and achievements. Yeah, it's like I've always spoken about all my accomplishments, but it's like as I'm slowly realizing that my accomplishments have come to an end. She does not feel like being the president is an accomplishment to her because of what she's finding out that she has to do, which is obey. She feels like for the next 4 years, she's not going to accomplish a single thing that she feels is right or beneficial or good. Third eye chakra. She's seeing her, um, it's almost like she's seeing her life being taken away from her. Not in the sense that she's gonna die, but in the sense that she's like a bird in a cage that never gets to come out. The feeling that I get is like she is gonna be the first president that struggles with the ability to accept her fate. And how does that but the thing about Kamala is she will be the best puppet you have ever seen. You know what I mean? But she's not going to be happy about it. But will she do it? I feel like the answer is yes. Partnerships and alliances. The Three of Cups. Okay, see, look at prosperity begins, new beginnings are disrupted because of the partners and alliances that I am now forced to engage in. Yeah. I kind of feel sorry for her. I mean, she could back out. There's something about her laugh that is not genuine, or it's exaggerated. It's now exaggerated on purpose, and she's been told to do that. And that's just one thing amongst a list of many things that she has already been told that she must do. That she doesn't agree with. So it's like, why is she doing this then? Get, like, I guess the money. She will be, I guess, set up for the rest of her life, her family. I know she doesn't have kids, but she has stepkids, she has a husband, she has sisters, she has nieces. There's organizations that she would like to invest in that she believes are actually making positive change. Conflict and defeat. It's almost like the feeling that I just heard was like covering your sins. It's like, that's how she's like rationalizing what she's gonna do, is by saying, okay, if I do this at the end, I'll be filthy rich, and then I can put that money into actual good things. Yeah, this again, it's like what I said. I used to talk about all the good things that I actually was doing in this world, and now being the president will put that all in jeopardy. The thing is, it's like, even though she be told what to do, pretty much. Having the people's backing is important because then the people will go along with what they're being told to do. So to allow her to quit would be unacceptable because of her likability, her popularity with the people. Very important, very important. And I feel like if she's not chickening, which, or if she wants to push the envelope, that's her leverage. The people want her. They like her. They support her. That's her only means of leverage. But I will say, because John F. Kennedy just popped into my mind, I believe he had the same kind of likability, but he went against the program, and therefore, okay, stand your ground. So, and I don't think she is unaware of what I've just said. Stand your ground. Her independence, her fighting nature is stifled now. Heartache and loss. Yes, she's upset because this is the Three of Swords. This is the Seven of Wands. She's heartbroken because emotional loss. Five of Cups. She's disappointed because the next 4 years is just, in her mind, a complete waste. And it probably is a waste. It's just a waste of valuable time that she will never get back. But again, at the end, she will be rich. Suffering in silence. Yeah. She can't say what she wants to say. She can't do what she wants to do. So inwardly, she's suffering because she cannot be the free, powerful bird that she is. Fulfillment of wishes. She's hearted. This is the Nine of Cups. She is heartbroken because she can't actually do what she wants to do because the shadow people, the people in charge, the people that now surround her, the people that actually control things. Heart chakra. That I don't think that she even knew about, which is interesting. There was like parts of, even though she was the vice president, it's like she did not know everything. And she's like purposely kept out of the loop because it's on a need-to-know basis. Emotional loss. That's her heart. Her heart is broken. She wants to walk away because she's going to turn into someone that she doesn't want to be. For money. Her only saving grace is, again, that she will be rich and she can invest in certain things after she's out of office. Is she gonna win? I feel like it. I feel like she's gonna win. Let's ask. Is Kamala gonna win the election? But preceding that, the run-up to, she's not happy. She's going against every fiber of her actual being. But there's some kind of, like, she's stuck now, though. are they threatening her? Are they threatening her? I just heard the word booze. I wonder if they like have some sort of like blackmail on her that has to do with saying or doing something inappropriate while drunk. I just heard car. Something related to drunk driving. They may have something hanging over her head that has to do with drunk driving that would like ruin her reputation completely. Like people would never look at her the same. I just heard the word medium. So it wasn't like something super crazy, but like in the middle. Like people could either think good or they could either go good or they could go bad, and it's for her to continue and stay in good standing in the people's eyes, which is what she wants. She's not willing to take that risk. Someone tell me if they know about Kamala having some sort of like drinking issue or gets out of hand if she drinks or something. I just heard the word fair. I don't know what that means, but alright, is she gonna win the election? Authority in reverse. Rest and rejuvenate. It's almost like she has nothing to worry about. The people love her. It's a done deal. This is the world card, by the way. One more. And she knows it. I feel like I get like it's already how can it already be a done deal if the election hasn't occurred yet? And 30 in reverse. Realizing I have no authority. Causing mental conflict. It's like, I don't want this. Not going anywhere. Yeah. Is she gonna win? Yes. It's already a done deal. But as far as actual authority goes, she doesn't have any. She is not in control of anything. There are, I keep calling them shadowy figures who are in real control. And they've already decided that she is the one. So look forward to her winning the election, but being completely and totally a miserable person doing so. And that's the end of my reading, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.